Okay, let's talk portal and what's going on. So I would be tone deaf if I did not start with Carson Beck. I don't know, maybe y'all saw it coming. I did not see it coming that Carson Beck was going to enter the portal. So, as you know, or you might recall, that he was projected to be probably a first-round draft pick last year. Okay, they were projecting as he was coming into this year, he'd probably be a first-round draft pick last year. As you know, he's a quarterback at UGA. His stats were down over this past year, and you recall that he got hurt in the playoff game. And in the last play of the first half, an unnecessary injury, because the play wasn't necessary, my personal opinion. So our best assessment is that his draft stock just tanked. And so I guess he perceived that the best move for him was to put another year in and try to get that draft stock back up. So he has also put a do not contact tag on his transfer portal application, which suggests that he knows where he's going. And so the pundits have indicated that the top three schools are Miami, Ohio State, and Texas Tech, with Miami leading the way. We'll see. So that should resolve quickly. And all the boards have, moved him to the top prospect, the number one prospect available in the portal. So class has already started, but he should end up someplace in the next couple days, and he will do fine. Now, you may not know that Carson Beck bought a Lamborghini or some exotic car. We'll see if Carson Beck leased that car and has to turn it back in. Or we'll see if that was part of some sort of sponsorship deal where he didn't actually own the car. So we'll see if Carson Beck's Lamborghini follows him to his next destination. So Carson will do well. Now let me give you just a quick couple of numbers, and then I want to give you some cautionary tales around the portal, NIL, and collective, and how it's panned out poorly in two cases that are worth talking about. But first, as of today, 2,764 athletes have entered the football transfer portal. 1,419 remain. So that's 51% are available, heading to mama's couch. Carson Beck is an outlier. And I know everybody thinks they're Carson Beck, but they are not. 51% mama's couch. Now, there'll continue to be a little bit of movement over the next little while, but this is mostly done. I would expect these numbers and these percentages to hold going into the next portal season, which is in April, I believe. So that's where they are now. Subsequently, I'll break down the numbers by, position and see where everybody landed. But a couple of cautionary tales I want to talk you through. The first is Mathew Sluka. You may remember Mathew. He was the QB at UNLV that played 3 games and then decided to redshirt because of an unfulfilled collective commitment. It was a verbal commitment, and by all accounts, it was just people talking. No paper changed hands. Maybe there were some emails or text messages. No signed agreement. Okay? And apparently that commitment from the collective was to pay him $100,000. Now, you will see it described in the press as an NIL deal gone bad. We've discussed the difference between NIL and collective. Trust me, this is collective making a promise that there was no cash in the bank to keep. Okay? So he entered the portal on September 25th. This was widely poo-pooed. People hated that he had done this. And it has not ended well for him because it looks like he is still available as of today. Now, on at least one website, on3.com, they're projecting that he's going to go to Memphis, but he has not committed to Memphis, nor has Memphis committed to him. It was $100K, y'all. And I know for a lot of people, $100K is a lot of money. First of all, it's pre-tax dollars, and we'll talk about pre-tax and post-tax in another post. But who knows what's going to happen to him? But more tragic is Jaden Rashada, a true cautionary tale. So let's recap what happened to Jaden. Jaden was a 4-star recruit coming out in 2023. In June 2022, he committed to Miami. Now, mind you, a lot of people are chasing dreams or chasing dollars. There's cautionary tale in both. He committed to Miami in June 2022. In November 2022, he flips to Florida. In December 2022, he signs with Florida. Apparently, because it was widely reported, that he had a multi-year commitment with Florida worth $13.8 million. The collective wrote checks that the bank account couldn't cash. They had pledges and no dollars. So they reneged on it. Okay? So in January 2023, this happened really fast. He decommitted from Florida. Okay? The deal fell through. So in today's language, we know that he was a short-term signee. So Florida making promises that they couldn't keep. Now, so he hit the portal. February 23, he signed with Arizona State. But he sits for 5 months in the interim. So January 2023, he decommits. He goes to mama's couch. He signs in February 23 with Arizona State, enrolls in July 2023, but he sits for 5 months. Okay. At Arizona State, plays in 3 games, hampered by injuries. Done. In April 24, he hits the portal again. This time, he's going to Georgia. Looks like he's going to be Carson Beck's heir apparent, but of course we know that he's not. Gunnar Stockton is. In May 2024, he files suit against the Florida coach Bill Napier, a booster, Hugh Hathcock, and a football staffer, Marcus Castro Walker, over a failed deal. January 6, 2025, he hits the portal again. And as of today, he's currently available. 4-star, wild dreams, completely within reach, chasing dollars, clearly a lot of dollars, the people on the other end reneged. 3 schools later, in less than 2 years, and now he's on mama's couch. It's a cautionary tale. So I'll stop for now. We'll come back and talk more, but I just wanted to put those 2 out there because those are serious cases that people need to pay attention to as they enter all of this drama. Let me know what you think.